twin pregnancy. This was 2 days before I was readmitted to the hospital. I had bad breathing problems and complications, so they gave me a breathing treatment. All of my pregnancies were life or death. Thank God our Creator chose life. This was the day before I went back to the hospital due to bleeding and pain. I was admitted May 31st, 2021. Twinnie popped her amniotic sac. They shared same placenta, different amniotic sacs. June 1st they induced me because Twinnie was losing oxygen.
Still got a big bun.
I was in so much pain. Thanks, epidural. Twinnie came out 4 pounds. I was losing so much blood going in and out of consciousness. Twinbee was still in her sac. I had been prepped for an emergency C-section. They disregarded protocol and forcibly yanked Twinbee out. She was born in her amniotic sac, not breathing for 7 minutes. She was born 4 pounds for us at 11:49 p.m. and started breathing at 11:56 p.m. after they popped her sac and performed resuscitation on her. I wasn't able to hold her because she needed to go straight to the NICU. I ended up getting a blood transfusion hours later because of how much blood I lost. I was going into shock. They were in the NICU for over a month. I became depressed. I would spend majority of my days and night in there with them. I found out they would possibly have achondroplasia. It's a form of little people syndrome, and they had gastroesophageal reflux, which caused them to be underweight for majority of their first year. I was so nervous and angry with everyone, especially the nurses, because I felt as if they weren't properly watching them. Their weights were fluctuating bad. They dropped to 3 pounds since they couldn't intake food properly, and needed 24-hour care since they couldn't breathe properly. They had a bad habit of choking on air, and they would stop breathing for short periods to catch their breaths. They would constantly vomit everything. They slowly started getting better, but still wasn't meeting milestones of babies their age. I would visit every day to comfort them and do skin to skin with them. I was depressed and would cry every day, but my children's father and my best friend were there for me. My mom, when they first came home, they were 2 months. They were constantly in and out the hospital because they couldn't metabolize food correctly, so they weighed very little. Their brothers made me feel better and showed initiative to help out. We prayed for the twins' health as a family. Now look at them 2 years later. No one can't tell me God isn't real. He kept me alive during all my pregnancies when doctors said I would die. He blessed my twins with abundant health, and I am forever grateful.